Do we have any other Northernlion heads in chat? I cannot believe this is real. I'm losing my mind. Some people in chat were referencing it last stream, and I didn't know what you were talking about. And because you're stupid, you didn't provide me the context, which would have probably effectively stun-locked me out of any segment I was doing at the time. I can't believe you people. You left that shit on the table. The cruise is fucking insane. I genuinely can't believe it's real. I cannot believe it's real. It's giving me like secondhand anxiety, man, and it's a year out. Jesus Christ. Everyone assumed you knew the context. How would I know? It happened the same day as when it happened that day. It happened yesterday. What? I hadn't watched NL's stream before going live.
Okay, here we go. Wait, I have to restart it. I just didn't want you to see that it's called Streamer Cruise 6.
I can't believe it's real. It sounds insane. I can't get over that. Me either. It sounds so like anathema to him. It's like the opposite of his personality, you know? Because I sympathize with this as a large, you know, streamer myself. The idea of being on a cruise ship surrounded by people who watch me, genuine nightmare. Like actually an unimaginable torment box to shove me in, to cram me into a perfect 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter cube designed to maximize my conscious suffering. I can't believe it's real. In international waters, man, I can't. Great bit.
It's true. It's true. I know you thought it was fake, and I can understand why you would think it was fake, because it's insane, but it's true. Please ignore the fact that this says Streamer Cruise 6. This is not the 6th Streamer Cruise. As far as I know, this literally might be...
How to get a company cruise through this. Okay, so apparently Dan Giesling's mom works for a company that does booking reservations on cruises. So they're taking a slice out of an existing cruise. So I like, for me personally, this is like unbelievable anxiety, even from a secondhand perspective. I'm getting parasocial anxiety because as a streamer, the idea of like a friend and colleague approaching me and being like, dude, I have a great idea. My mom can hook us up for fucking like a cruise reservation. We can do a cruise. And then you have to be like, that sounds like a great idea, man, but I don't know. Like, ooh, okay, yeah, that sounds okay, you know? But you have to like navigate the social situation because it's potentially a lot of money for other people and also for you, but at the same time you'd rather die. I could not imagine. I couldn't imagine. God almighty.
The first
my face
cruise
when
that's ever been done
people
in history.
start
Hang
doing
on.
scrandle with cruise
here.
meals. Yeah.
Ryan Gary.
Daniel, can you still hear me?
I'd punch my own ticket
Yes, I
and
can hear you.
I'd
Can you
walk
hear me?
off.
I can hear
into
you
the sea.
loud and clear, man.
So
Can I get a heart rate check off you really quick?
I had to turn my cam off, man.
Dude,
it's like what
I'm not even messing with you. I'm on 104 right now. And I'm sitting in a chair. It's been, I don't know, it's been 90 minutes since I hopped off the bike. I'm at 104.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking last night. Anytime, like, I'm rarely nervous.
I also looked into people mad about the prices. It's not as bad as it seems. The upcharge price includes full package, which isn't included in the listed price in the company cruise site. What is the normal price for an upcharge if you're not doing it with like the stream bundle? You know, I don't even care. I don't think people are getting upset about this, and I think they're insane for doing so because this is objectively like the funniest thing imaginable, right? You could not contrive a situation funnier than this. Who the fuck cares if it's $2,000 a ticket, man? Let the people who are going to pay it, and we'll get an anecdote afterwards. I just can't imagine being mad over this. It's not even just viewers, it's viewers who would pay a ton of money to be on a boat with you. No, for sure. Like, I get recognized on the street pretty often, but the average, like, I would say social and mental competence of the people who say hello to me on the street is I think, greater than the average social and intellectual competence of the people who send me emails, if that makes any sense. Like, no shade if you send me an email, but like, when someone sees me on the street, it's usually like a 20-something being like, "Hey, are you Vaush?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Cool, hi." But I get life stories a lot in my emails. Why would you approach a streamer on the street? I mean, if they recognize me, I think it's cool to say hi. I don't mind it. Usually, if I'm out, I'm with friends too, so it's like a little flex. Like, I'm out with my friends or my partner or my family, and someone sees me, and I'm like, "Hold on 1 second. I'm doing a bit, you know." I can always make time for my fans, signing my name on their forehead with a gigantic, like, 3mm wide Sharpie that I keep in my pocket. The price is pretty in line with the cruise of that length for this sort of thing. Vaush, if I meet you IRL, prepare for me to show bean recipes. You see, you're the kind of person I don't want to meet because I don't want to suffer your bits. That's the problem with, like, the parasocial relationship element of being a live streamer. You sit there to endure my bits. It's not actually a two-way street. If I want to talk about bean recipes, that's what your ass is getting for the next hour. If you want to talk about bean recipes, I'm rotating 360 degrees and walking in the exact opposite direction. No, and an Iman, that's my exact point, right? But if you went on a cruise with people who had paid to be there with you, you'd be pre-selecting for the worst possible people to spend time with. 360 degrees would mean you're facing the same direction? Wow, I never thought of it. Man, Vanda, can you believe these people? I don't know why. Maybe I should have like a little graveyard behind me, and anytime a bit gets more than a decade old, we can't use it anymore. Oh, sorry guys, that one's from 2013, back when the internet was halfway usable. My bad. RIP. Her name isn't Metroid, it's Samus Aran. His name isn't Halo, dude. Are you stupid? Not yet, Tempest, though we've attempted to a couple of times. We've looked up recipes and seen what we could do, but as of yet, our willingness to cook like a real meal has not yet eclipsed our desire to make food quickly, which is the problem with dried beans. You know, we don't really plan out that well. From the Bean Book? Yeah, we have the Bean Book centerpiece on our what is it called? Like the mantle above the sink? Not the mantle, like the windowsill above the sink? Yeah. Baked beans seem like the biggest, saddest food. Well, baked beans are like a British thing. Those are like the sweet, disgusting brown beans they put on toast. That's different. That's a different thing. I don't recognize those. Do you have a slow cooker? No, we don't actually have a slow cooker. It's called Shit on a Shingle, you heathen. Oh.
Just on stream, but we were talking like I was nervous today.
I was on, not knowing that we were going to announce on Monday. Kate will tell you, Sunday I was okay. Saturday I was like, it was like the worst day of my life. Saturday I was like, I was surrounded by a cloud of nervous darkness.
So you guys want me to tell people?
So is he going to bring a gun? Where's that? Hold on 1 second. I saw one clip from later in the stream. Did I retweet it? Is it this one?
Stop saying you should log off and go for a walk.
It's not this one, but I'll let it play. I'm done streaming in like
42 minutes or something like that. What the? Something's wrong. I just looked at my watch for the bit. Why is my heart rate 48? Oh, wait. Hang on. Sponsor, give me a second here. I need to make sure I'm not dying. Okay, wait. 1 second here. Okay, measure. Just give it a sec here. Wouldn't it, bro? It's literally a flat line on the heart rate monitor. 52. Okay, 52. We're back. Oh my God.
Announces a cruise, fucking dies, faking a heart attack, so he doesn't have to go through with it. Know, man. I get it. I'm right there with you, man. It felt a
little weak, to be honest. I'm just making sure I'm not gonna like die on stream. I'm chill. Stop saying.
Here, hold on. This is the real one.
And this is why a cruise is so important. Well, put your phones away. When you walk on the ship, we're gonna hit you with a burst of gamma radiation that's gonna blow up your phone. And then adrift in the Gulf of Mexico, disconnected from the telecommunications networks of the Earth. We're going to make some memories. We are going to make some memories.
NL invites his fans on a cruise. Meanwhile, if I recall correctly, Vaush said it's on site. I do actually think that my ability to do an event like this would be hampered significantly by the fact that I would reflexively and without any conscious thought or control make actionable threats against people for talking to me. Yeah. Like it would, in my head, it would be a bit, I wouldn't have any control over it, but it would be like legally a problem. You know what I mean? Don't want to deal with that. My main concern is all the allegations the crew's going to generate, lol. You mean like standard TwitchCon shit, like which guy is going to try to roofie all the drinks? There will be security run by the crews, so you're not, like NL isn't going to be morally responsible. There's also going to be a casino on the cruise. I think he said that in the announcement. He was like, so please don't come on here and gamble all your money away and then blame me, you know? How much would a single ticket have to cost to convince you? To do what he's doing? I feel like I would need to make... Man, I'm going to sound like awful. I feel like for this, I feel like I would want at least $1,000 in profit from every participating ticket. Like if 100 people signed up on to see me, I would want $100,000 for it. This sounds awful. I want to be like substantially compensated for my time to do this, man. Also, I'm not like a cruise guy. NL fucking loves cruises, you know? He loves that shit. But for me, I'm like, oh, I'm just going to be like in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico for no fucking reason. Not to be a kiss ass, but that seems low where you're expected to be on for a week. I don't know what the ticket limits are, but like if 300 people showed up and I made 300 grand for that, I think that's pretty okay for a week of work. I think, you know, I maybe it's because I'm so modest, but I think that I could tolerate being paid $300,000 to be on a cruise for 5 days. But I appreciate your concern. I know sometimes I lowball my worth. Could you stand 1,000 chatters for $1 million? Could I beat one horse-sized duck? I don't know. Any opinions on the company's Israel ties? Aren't all cruise companies spiritually Israeli? Like, are there non-Israeli cruise companies? I wasn't aware. You could roleplay as Big Boss or a hijack player. Having some kind of running bit for the entire cruise would be pretty good. But it's you don't control the entire cruise. There are normal people there. So you don't want to, like, disrupt their experiences. The ties in question are them offering Catholic holy site cruises. Is that it? Catholic holy site cruises? I mean, the fact that Israel controls Jerusalem doesn't really change the fact that it's of interest to, you know, everyone getting through the Gulf of Persia. Ernest Hemingway went on those? Yeah, well, he was sexist, probably. I haven't looked it up. I'm trying to see if there's any people being mad as hell about the Israel thing. I don't see it on his Reddit. I can't believe it's real, man. It's so fucking funny. NL Flotilla? Yeah, they're going to run through the blockade at the Strait. Vaush and Elstream win. I would never do that to him, and I don't think he would tolerate it from me.